I'm Monique, a PhD candidate from Murdoch University and the Australian National Phenome Centre, and my FameLab presentation is called Why Should Burns Leave a Scar? Imagine a 4-year-old child falling into a campfire. Imagine the pain, the trauma, and the anguish of such event. Then imagine that child undergoing multiple surgeries over many years, the time it takes to heal and to repair. But beyond that pain, imagine the mental stress of a child with a significant scar, anxious over its appearance, worried if people would want to be friends with them because they're scarred, or even if a loved one would want to hold their hand. From the wonderful support of family, peers, and medical staff at the Fiona Wood Foundation, this remarkable woman has opened up and told us her story, and it helps us understand the challenges associated with a burn. So let's consider the unseen burden of a scar, a process that happens in nearly 70% of burns. We need to realize it's not just physical, but it takes a mental and emotional toll years after the burn. From these people and their stories, my team and myself wondered, why do some burns scar more than others? And what can we do to stop this from happening? So to try and answer this, my research involves looking at a person's phenome, which is essentially taking a metabolic picture that contains unique information on how the whole body is reacting to certain things, such as diet, exercising, illness, mood, essentially anything. Because burns are so complex, maybe something as detailed as the phenome could help us understand why some people scar and others don't. What we've done is look at individual chemical compounds that make up the phenome, which we call metabolites. For instance, sugars or amino acids, in people that have suffered a significant scar to see if any metabolites have changed that could be related to scarring. To do this, we use a very sensitive and expensive weighing machine called a mass spectrometer that accurately measures the mass of individual chemicals and tells us the amounts in the sample. These machines are so sensitive that it can measure the equivalent of a teaspoon of glucose diluted in a swimming pool, which I think is pretty cool. So using this powerful technology, we have found some metabolites that start to increase in the blood when a scar is beginning to form. In the future, we can track these metabolites as they change from a tiny prick of blood to see if they can predict if someone is going to scar weeks before it might happen. Based on how these metabolites are changing, we can give different treatments, such as other nutrients, supplements, medications, exercises, anything to stop the scar from forming. Out of all my results, though, the one that was the most striking was nearly in all of the amazing 61 burns patients that donated to this study, that the serotonin in their blood, which is their happy hormone, had dropped during their 6-week recovery. We don't know why these changes are happening, but it just shows the physical and mental strain people face after a burn. Our goal is to ease the burden of a burn, as no one deserves to live a lifetime physically and emotionally scarred. Thank you.